Wet conditions on the eastern prairies of Canada have some farmers reconsidering their planting intentions. Well, host of Real Ag Radio, Sean Haney, joins us now with the latest on the situation. And Sean, as always, thanks for your time here this morning. So how is planting progressing through those eastern prairies?
Hey, Jenna, great to be with you here this morning. Well, not progressing very much at all, to be honest with you. So we saw this week the Manitoba crop report come out and talk about in like places like western Manitoba getting like 30 to 70 millimeters across most locations over the last week. There's more rain in the forecast, upwards of 35 mils in some parts. So just Mother Nature not really cooperating at all. Fields are very, very saturated. As I said, rain continues to fall, and not a lot of movement has actually happened whatsoever. According to the Manitoba crop report, seeding progress is only sitting at 4% complete as of this week. That's behind the 5-year average, which is 50% for this time. So that's a significant drop. Of course, that's somewhat similar to the numbers that we're seeing in North Dakota, just below Manitoba. So no real surprise, but very, very unfortunate lack of progress at this point.
And what is the latest on your weather forecast, Sean?
Yeah, I was just kind of going over a couple weather sites before I came on the air here, and it's not good. Like, one of the other parts of this is not just the wet weather, and there's a pretty good amount of rain forecasted tomorrow and Friday in parts of Manitoba, but it's also how cool it is. Like in Portage, Manitoba, they're only expecting like 5 degrees Celsius tomorrow as a high. We're almost in June. This is just unbelievable how chilly it has been, which is not exactly helpful to drying up some of these fields with lack of sunshine. So, like I said, I think when you look at the eastern prairies, Mother Nature just continues to not want to cooperate. As farmers see some of those prices, they just want to get to that average crop because there's a lot of opportunity out there. But we got to get some seed in the ground.
Now, do you envision any large changes for planting intentions yet, Sean?
Yeah, I think at this point it would be it will happen for sure, based on also more rain in the forecast. The Manitoba crop report talks about how farmers are considering switching, moving out of things like corn and soybean acres and switching into canola and spring wheat. While they also mentioned field pea acres may be on the decline as well. So for some of those people who are planting grain corn, maybe there's an option to go into something like feed barley instead. We've had a number of farmers in the Farmer Rapid Fire on our Thursday show on Real Ag Radio talk about how June 1st is kind of their cutoff point when it comes to planting grain corn. So there's a lot of decisions to be made here in a very short period of time for farmers in Manitoba looking to make the right decision on what should go in the ground.
All right, you can go online to RealAgriculture.com for more information. Sean, as always, thank you very much for your insight this morning. Host of Real Ag Radio, Sean Haney, on the phone with us today. You can catch him on his show, Real Ag Radio. That's at 4:30 Monday through Friday in the afternoon Eastern Time. That's, of course, on Rural Radio 147 on Sirius XM, and we'll chat with him here on the Market Day Report again tomorrow morning.